Good morning. It's Friday, November 20th, 2020. It's a beautiful morning and I hope you are enjoying it. I hope you have a chance to get outside. Buddy and I are in the woods here in Kennett, back behind the barn. I spent 8 years in a monastery in southern Indiana in the center of the Hoosier National Forest, and I learned to pray with trees. And the monks taught me to be quiet and silent in praying. And each day we come out here and I am reminded again of just how amazing God is, how incredible our life is, how beautiful all creation is. And that's the message of our wonderful, loving divinity. That we are loved, that we are held, that we are part of the great goodness of it all. I heard the news this week about new restrictions regarding COVID, and it's so easy for me to get lost in all the details of the stuff and and trying to control it and trying to figure it out. And I'm so small and I'm so incompetent. I can't. I have to get back to a place of being centered in the truth. And the truth is this. The truth is the love of God, the fullness of the love of God with us always. My father died on this day, November 20th, in 2009. I miss my father. I miss his life with us. And yet, in my heart of hearts, I know my father lives. I know my father celebrates life in the fullness of life and love with my mother and my grandparents and all the ancients. It's kind of ironic. On Wednesday of this week, I remembered the anniversary of my father's brother, George. His brother, George, died before he was born. George died in the influenza epidemic in 1918. And I think about my grandmother and how she lived and had more children and carried on even after losing George. And a week later, her daughter Mary, she lost 2 children in a week. It's unbelievable to me. My grandmother lived and continued to love. She had tremendous faith. I don't have that faith, but I've got those genes. And I'm praying that I'll grow into that faith. I wish you such blessing this day. God is love, and we are loved.